Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and beyond. How are you guys doing today? My name is Animuh. Welcome back! Yeah. To Coming Out on Top. I am excited to continue with this. We have gotten far more context on the whole Alex Vanilla Bean situation, which is absolutely fantastic and stellar and brilliant and all kinds of positive adjectives. Alex is dead sexy. We may have smooched. I may have thought about touching his Cool Whip making machine. I dunno. Don't judge me for that stuff, okay? He's really fit and hot and cute, etc. And I like his little blonde hair, and I would like to see it. I'd like to see it still on his head, actually. I don't really know where I was going with that. So, yeah. Let's continue, shall we? Let's see the culmination of these events. You walk away, trying to inconspicuously wipe yourself off. Phrasing. Wednesday! You check your phone and see half a dozen text messages from Penny. What the hell, girl? Oh god, that was Penny, you debilitated me. That was really loud.
Are you out of class yet?
Well, girl, yeah.
Get over to the cafe ASAP.
Oh shit.
Ian says he's forgiven you.
Huh? Forgiven me? What did we do? He also says you owe him big time, but you need to hurry up and get over here. You start to run. There's the flamenco again. I need this to play at key moments in my life. This better not be one of your pranks, Ian. You're out of breath by the time you reach the cafe. Ian peers at you from behind the espresso machine when you walk in. Yanking off his apron, he shouts to his coworker that he'll be back in 5. Took you long enough? That accent really fluctuated there. What's going on?
We don't have time for the details, Schween.
Is she still upstairs, Penny?
Yeah, she's in the alcove.
Oh my god, what did you do with her? I think they knocked her unconscious. What the heck is this about? Dude, what's going on?
I showed Ian a photo of the girl from the gym, just to see if she looked familiar, since pretty much all of Orlin sets foot in here sooner or later.
You mean that super orange tan... Subscribe. Sorry, it's really gross. You mean that super orange... You mean that super orange tanning spray photo? Dude, at first I thought Penny was showing me some new type of porn. You know, they say if you can think of it... That's the rule 34.
Shut up, Ian. Anyway, it turns out she hangs out in here sometimes.
I'm always highly cognizant of redheads.
Oh. Can we please move the story along? We don't have much time.
And she's usually in here hunched over her laptop, on her cell phone, looking miserable and freaking out over one thing or the other, so naturally, I had her pegged as a grad student. And guess what? She was upstairs this morning, so I decided to listen in from my spot near the potted plant.
That's ethical. Your spot? You have an eavesdropping spot?
It's very inconspicuous. Excellent acoustics. Look, just a little while ago, she was having a fight with somebody on her phone. Sounded like she was going to go meet them in a bit.
A disgruntled voice calls from the register. Ian, you gonna clear those tables, or am I working the rest of your shift too?
Just a second, bitch! Man, I swear, the help around here could really use some help.
Sweet face. We should follow her, Schween. I'd bet anything Graham's the one telling her to spy on you and Alex. Whatever she's up to, here's our chance to catch her in the act.
I'll head upstairs to clear some tables, that way I can keep you posted. You two hang out here for a while, keep out of sight, and guys, stay frosty.
Thanks, Ian. You and Penny stay in the corner of the cafe, hidden out of sight. After a minute, Ian reappears.
Heads up, target is on the move. Repeat, target is on the move.
The three of you try to look inconspicuous as the girl walks out of the cafe.
Okay, let's get a move on.
She is moving with alarming speed. She's always legging it, Jesus. You and Penny almost lose sight of her as she runs across the street back towards campus.
Shoot, where did she go? You know, if I just had an app that could project the trajectory of an object based on its velocity and moment, that's right.
We could probably figure out where she's headed. Let me do a quick check. Penny, given that Graham and Alex are both in biological sciences, she's probably heading towards the bio building. Shoot, you're no fun. Hey, there she is! You follow the girl into the building, trying to keep a comfortable distance to avoid suspicion. She disappears into a stairwell like a ghost. Wait, we're too close. She's going to spot us, but we don't want to lose her. Well, I'm guessing if she's not going to Graham's office, then she's probably headed towards the research wing. I don't know which floor that is. Hang on, Schween! Campus Mapper should tell us where to go! Campus Mapper! But it's still in beta! Beta is final release these days, Schween! Didn't you see the article on lazycoder.com? That's the way you get people to pay to be beta testers! Oh! Man! That's really true. Everything's out in beta now, and people buy the game, even though it's a... Motherfuck! The writing is very observant in this game. It's genius! Genius, I say! You silently wonder how many beta testers are still missing because of Penny's app. Penny pulls out her phone and opens Campus Mapper. 4 flights up,
Where the graduate labs are.
Alright then, let's get going! You and Penny race up 4 flights of stairs. Lord have mercy. You feel a sharp cramp in your side and pray Penny's app is correct. The door at the 5th floor landing spills into a grey, nondescript corridor. The two of you, exhausted from the climb, stop and look around.
She must be in there.
You try to catch your breath. Your nervous, cautious footsteps echo through the hall. Penny heads straight to the door marked Restricted Area. Penny! Wait! Before you can stop her, Penny yanks open the door and barges into the room. Oh, did you hear that? There's the scream. Before the girl can react, Penny charges and snatches the bag out of her hands. All right, what's in this suspicious-looking sack? I bet it's sandwiches. but it's sandwiches. Probably her lunch. What the? Give that back to me! Are you pedo terrorists? No, we're not. I'm sorry. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ, she's calling security. Okay. The girl's eyes dart to your face, then widen in recognition. Oh, it's you. All right, let's see what's in here. Penny opens the sack. Oh no. Without warning, Penny hurls the bag towards you. Penny, what the hell? What is this? Oh my god.
Keep that away from me.
It's probably like a cat. Oh no, you grip the bag tightly in your hands but almost drop it when it suddenly moves. You open the bag and take a look inside. Several pairs of beady eyes glare back at you. No! The bag contains several mice! I hope you're not doing anything weird with those mice. Oh no! Oh Jesus, holy shit, they are massive. No, the research, the guy, Graham, Coxburn, Tittywank, that guy. His research was supposed to stop you from gaining weight, but it seems like these guys are gaining weight. They're not losing it like his research is supposed to do, so his research is fucking failing. So that's why he's all pent up and horrible. Why are these mice so freaking huge? The mice, stamped with numbers, are the fattest you've ever seen.
Give me that back.
First, tell us who you are and why you've been following me.
I'm just a grad student. I was following orders. The name's Edwina. Professor Coxburn is my advisor. He's the one who asked me to spy on Professor Davies.
Why would you even agree to that?
Look, you have no idea what it's like, being a grad student and having Graham as your advisor. I do all his errands, his grunt work. I am basically his slave. You know, it wasn't always like this, okay? I was initially thrilled when Graham agreed to be my advisor. He's done groundbreaking research on cellular metabolism. I enrolled in the biochemistry program at all just to work with him. His research was attracting interest from international drug manufacturers. Stuff that might lead to the development of... Stuff that might lead to the development of an effective weight loss pill. You can only imagine how many millions of dollars gravitate towards something like this. But it wasn't why I was dying to work with him. I was interested in cellular metabolism because of its link to telomeres and longevity. I wanted to be immortal! Though Graham's research is geared specifically towards weight loss, I thought our passions would intersect nicely. Oh my god, okay. You've got to understand, this stuff is absolutely thrilling to me. Graham, despite having a, challenging temperament, is more driven than anybody I know. Especially with his review for tenure on the horizon. Unfortunately, that was all before the journal retracted its breakthrough paper, noting that there were some inconsistencies with the research data. He was devastated. What inconsistencies? He thought he had synthesized a chemical that would speed up cellular metabolism, but... Let me guess. You nod at the sack in your hand. Fat mice. After about 8 weeks, the chemical had an unexpected side effect, and our test subjects started putting on an enormous amount of weight.
So your miracle diet pill doesn't even work, and now you're destroying evidence. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
We were convinced we just needed more time, a couple of adjustments, and of course, more funding. He and the dean have been constantly butting heads over this, to the point he's convinced that she's out to get him at every turn.
But you guys were going to falsify your findings.
I know how awful it sounds, but you have to understand. You start thinking everybody's against you, that Graham's just misunderstood and it's the two of you against the world. I realize now it was a mistake to choose him as my advisor, but I've invested so much time and energy just getting into grad school, and then working with Graham to save his research project. Edwina sighs wearily. I still don't get why you needed to drag me and Alex into this. Like I told you, Graham thinks the dean has it out for him, and he convinced me Professor Davies was here purely because of his connections, and didn't know much about biology. I mean, come on, Professor Davies looks like an underwear model. I know it's unfair, but Graham kept insisting Davies was a hack, with very little work to his credit. It wasn't until recently I realized Alex has actually published, and his papers have been fairly well received. But, thinking he was the bad guy, I agreed to follow him around.
So you became a spy?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, but look, do you know how much sleep you get as a grad student? How much time you spend working? It starts affecting your thought processes after a while. In fact, it wasn't until that day at the gym when I saw you in the pool that it hit me. What kind of sick, twisted person had I become? Here I was sneaking around, taking photos of shirtless men in the gym. Anyway, this morning, Graham told me that I was needed back in the lab to dispose of our latest botched experiment. We got into a nasty fight. He has a really frightening ability to wear me down, and I told him I'd do it. What he doesn't know is I'm done with this. This is the last straw. I was going to take these mice home with me, and trying to figure out how to pretend I'd got rid of them. Believe me, I didn't want to be Graham's lackey anymore, and be part of his crazy paranoid schemes. Edwina, what's going on around here? Oh God, he's here! Edwina, did you invite these two? No, but... Then these two are trespassing. This is classified research. You mean faked classified research. Graham walks over to you. Oh, bloody hell. Give me that bag. You take a step backwards. Edwina, call campus security and tell them to get over here. If you ever want to work in science, do it now.
Don't listen to him, Edwina.
You open the bag and snap some photos of the mice with your phone. Back off. We've got witnesses and evidence. So? What the hell? So drop the investigation on Professor Davies. You can start fresh with a new project and we'll never speak of this again. So I'm turning you in for this. You're going down, you big faker. Oh, I really want to say this, but this seems far more sensible and good for everybody. And she seems a little tiny bit torn because she went ... instead of like, yeah, fuck you, man. So let's go with the first one. Edwina looks conflicted as she brings out her phone. Aye.
And write Edwina a nice recommendation for a new advisor, Graham.
Edwina puts away her phone. Hell yeah, do we have a deal? Graham glares at you. Obviously, he's not used to being ordered around by anybody, much less two undergrads. Suck my dick, Graham. Well, don't really.
You're getting a great opportunity here, you know, considering you're about to ruin Alex's reputation. You could even work on something else. And not make up shit as that.
You presumptuous little twats. Graham storms out of the room. I can't believe he wanted me to exterminate 12, 23, 24, 28, 41, and Hammurabi Joe. Hammurabi Joe. They're all so cute. God, that was tense. Jeez Louise. Oh, me ears, lad. It's Nubus, my sweet prince. Whew, you finally got some downtime this weekend. In terms of your studies, you're doing pretty well. Fuck yeah. Your relationship with Penny is great these days. You feel grateful for her friendship. Recently, you and Ian are getting on great, and finally, you got some moolah. What will you do with your extra time this weekend? Let's treat Penny. Yeah, she's been such a fucking bro. You arrive at the restaurant. Batter all the things! And the place is packed. A huge O-shaped table encircles a giant tempura fountain that is shared by all. Every couple of seats sit deep fryers built into the table. After a seemingly endless wait, spent lustily longing after the smell of deep-fried tempura, you find a couple seats. The waitress takes your order. Penny has the all-in special, which is actually otter meat! Why does that offend me so much? You opt for the reasonably priced grab bag, which turns out to be a paper bag full of various meat scraps, veg trimmings, and chunks of unknown substance. You ask what the heck all this mess is. Your waitress blows a bubble with her gum before answering. It's local, organic, sustainable, fair trade, non-GMO, and carbon neutral. Don't you care about that stuff? Yes. You answer quickly, almost automatically, before resigning yourself to the least pleasant-looking meal you've ever had. At least Penny seems to be enjoying her otters. You're fucked up, Penny. Your relationship has improved with Penny. Monday! Wow, me and Penny must be best bros by now. It seems like it takes for... You know what that means, right? We got some sick flamenco, something dramatic's about to happen. It seems like it takes forever before your next anatomy lecture rolls around. The class waits. The mood is heavy, tense. The top of the hour approaches and still no Alex. You start to feel edgy in your seat. The class begins to grow restless. Maybe Graham reneged? Dunno. And decided to pursue the investigation. Maybe the administration chose to pursue the case anyways. Maybe Alex agreed to leave before anything was set in motion. Your mind churns with the possibilities, but the door is swinging open and good morning, class. There he is, my beautiful bean. Oh, God. Sorry for my absence last lecture. I just want to say thank you for hanging in there. Let's catch up a bit. We are definitely not going to skip the endocrine system today. His eyes scan the class, twinkling. They meet yours for a second, and he smiles warmly. Alex is witty, charming, and relaxed throughout the lecture. He's like his old self once again. The lecture ends. As you exit, you wonder if you should go and talk to him. Please, let's kiss! Schween! Schween! Kiss the man! Can we talk for a minute? Hi! You turn around, trying to wipe the stupid grin off your face. Oh, God! Let's just mash our faces together. Come on. The investigation's been called off. We did it, lads. That's fantastic. I don't know what the circumstances were, but it's been such a relief. I would think so. In any case, the rumour mill's exploded around here. There's a lot of gossiping as to why the investigation was called in the first place. I feel like I should lay low. Meaning I don't think it will be helpful for the two of us to be mentioning any of this. Oh, no! Oh, you've got to be joking! Anyway, you look like you're about to tell me something. What the fuck, bruv? I need to talk to you. If it's outside the subject of our class, Schween, I'm afraid to say I can't. Loving you! Not at the moment. I hope you understand. I mean, I don't want him to feel like he's indebted to us. It's fine. Forget it. Fine. Alex looks like he wants to say something else, but hesitates. I'll catch you next week. I hope you're ready for your final. Kidding myself.
You okay? You don't look so good.
Penny, you ever feel like you've been dumped, even though you weren't in a relationship to begin with? Oh, my son! My other son, Nubus! My sons! Oh no, my sons, how art... Oh no, how art thou? How has this terrible circumstance come to pass? Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, we're just, at least Penny and I are friends. Oh no, we don't have that much money. It's a bit of money. What will you do with your extra time this weekend? I don't know, man. Ian, my prince, let's do it. Blow the cash. First, you and Ian hit the mall. Ian, let's just hang out and pretend nothing bad is happening. Casual basics are on order as you whip from store to store. Oh, it's really nice shopping with your friends. I used to shop with my friends a lot. Trying on everything, giggling like fools at an unfortunate butt sag or too large shirt. From there, you invade downtown, second-hand vintage, to give you that rugged edge and genuine authenticity. Ian finds a fedora with a blue feather that's sure to turn heads at the next important soiree. I'm all for his hats, dude. He really knows his shit. You rock a 1950s leather bomber that, unbeknownst to you, a 17-year-old named Stevie Thomas, son of Theodore and Wanda Thomas, died in after a motorcycle accident. But you think the scratch marks on the shoulder look kind of cool. Oh, God. After shopping, you lunch at a rap bar before heading to Estefanissimo's for some mani-pedi facially goodness. When Ian's masseuse is a man and yours a woman, you guys simultaneously say, "Can we switch?" before bursting out into a cacophony of raucous laughter. Oh, my angels. The day ends with a stroll on the boardwalk. The conversation runs deep as you ponder why no one's ever invented a foot massaging shoe. The conversation running deep. Oh, Ian sighs and muses. No one understands tramps like us, Schween. I am going to romance Ian. I'm going to romance them all. I am going to. I just can't. Ian's so precious. Oh, there it is. The semester continues at an alarming pace. You and Alex don't speak again. You take the opportunity to focus on schoolwork. You do have to graduate after all. Oh, fuck, really? It's like nothing ever happened between you. Almost like you imagined the entire thing, making you feel stupid. Like an 8th grader with a crush, it was never anything real. No, did I fuck it up? You tell yourself to forget it. Buh! After all, you're too busy with schoolwork and, of course, the ultimate question. What you'll be doing after you graduate. Oh my gosh. As finals approach, you start to wonder whether you're just good at burying your emotions, or if you're actually forgetting him. Is there any real difference? Is there really any difference? Goodness gracious. Okay, class. You've got 90 minutes to finish your final. It will be 30% of your final grade. I'll email you your final scores early next week. Good luck. Oh, it's so scary. He passes out the exams. You studied like heck for this. You rip through the exam in an hour. The first one to finish, you walk up to his desk. Wow, I'm wondering if I should have made the questions harder. I studied my ass off. You say it more briskly than you meant to say it. You know Alex was joking, but you feel a little defensive and angry. Oh, his look softens. I know you did, Schween. I was teasing you. His eyes flicker over yours. He looks uncomfortable, on the verge of saying something. But he stops, takes your exam, and smiles. Thank you. With nothing left to say, you leave. Saturday. You spend the weekend cramming for your finals. 1 week later, you finish up your other exams. You feel like you did pretty well considering how busy you've been. In any case, the graduation ceremony takes place later this weekend, and your parents are making the trip in to watch you walk. That's nice of them. Shortly afterwards, you'll be moving out of your apartment. Everything seems like it's moving at a blinding pace. Holy shit! I did it! I'm done! Tonight, you, Ian, and Penny decide to celebrate graduation by hitting the bars on College Row. It's become a ritual for the three of you at the end of every semester. Alas, this will be the final time. As the sky darkens, the air feels electric. The bars, clubs, and pool halls bustle with celebrating students.
Wow! Can you believe it?
What a crazy semester, right?
Especially for you, dude.
He's right. It truly has been an unforgettable semester.
I'm sorry about Alex. It's not cool he never thanked you for your help.
I bet he still doesn't know the real story. Maybe you should go and tell him, Schween.
Forget it. I'm over it, guys. It's just nice to be done with school. Please! Gay Jesus, please!
Is that your phone, Schween?
I think somebody's messaging you.
You look at your phone. It's Alex. Your heart stops as you open the email. Hi, Schween. Just letting you know you got a B on your final and a B in the class. Good job. It was a pleasure having you as a student. So formal. You put your phone away.
Who is it, dude?
Alex just emailed me my grade. You smile faintly, struggling to seem cheerful. I guess I did alright.
Well, aren't you gonna message him back?
What do you mean? He sent me my grade. He sent everyone their grades. End of communication. If he wanted to say anything else to me, he would have.
Dude, you've graduated! You're done! What have you got to lose?
You look at Penny.
For somebody who insists he's over it, you sure seem like it's eating away at you.
You hold your phone in your hand. Do you text him? Oh my god, yes! Yes, we need! Fine! Ha! You want to text him a 15-page dissertation on everything that's going on in your head. You type a quick email. Vague and polite. Professor, it'd be nice to talk to you about stuff before I leave Orlin, though I understand if you can't. Love you. Within seconds, you get his response. I thought you'd never ask. Guys!
Let me guess! This isn't over yet!
No, it's not, darn tootin'! Your heart starts pounding in your ribcage. He wants to see me.
So, tell him where you are.
You mean right now?
Look, Schween, we're gonna do the bar crawl. Go take care of it.
We know for a fact you won't pay attention to anything that happens because all you'll do is think about Alex. Catch up with us later, okay?
They grin at you with knowing smiles before disappearing into the nearest bar. Oh! Fingers trembling, you text Alex your location on College Road. He agrees to meet you. You take a deep breath and wait. Please, God! Your stomach feels like it's tied itself in knots. You pace a little bit, check the time on your phone, pace a little more, and check the time again. Alex, hurry the fuck up! The crowd around you is growing louder. The bars are becoming increasingly packed. All you can think about is how isolated you feel. Drunken louts jostle into you as you strain to locate Alex's form. Oh, Mamma Mia! Oh, God, help us, Lord. Schween! Oh, no. He doesn't have... Alex stands smiling at you. Just like that, he takes your breath away. The lights from the street lamps hit his eyes. They sparkle, almost glowing. I was hoping to talk somewhere quiet, but... The two of you glance at the nearby bars. The chances of elbowing your way inside one, packed as they are with partying grads, seem slim to none. I don't think we can get into any of these places anyway. Maybe if we just got biffed and boofed at, but what? Oof! Your words are cut short by 200 pounds of inebriated fraternity flesh stumbling into you. Watch where you're standing! Alex immediately claps the fat guy on his shoulder, spinning him around as they stand face to face. Ha! Imagine seeing you here, Louis. Hey, Professor Davis! He high-fives Alex and drapes his arms around him in a drunken hug. Alex pats his shoulder, then shoves him off, to send him on his merry, drunken way. Okay, chatting with you here is a bit of a challenge. The green's right over there. How about we go for a walk? The green is a small park right beside College Road. You glance over at it. Empty, quiet, and it seems relatively lout-free. The din in the streets begins to recede. You feel vulnerable in the quiet of the night, as if the earlier noise and clamor served as a layer of protection. Even at this hour, the spring air is warm. It feels nice against your bare skin. Oh my god, help me, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready for this at all. God help us. Where do I start, Schween? There's this girl who came up to me 2 weeks ago. We're in the same department, but in 2 separate divisions, so we've never interacted. I was surprised. I didn't know Graham had been her advisor. And of course I was shocked when she told me what happened. You didn't need to do any of this. Oh, Tits McGee, he knows. You weren't the one being threatened. You wouldn't have been kicked out of school. The administration would have done their best to keep your identity concealed. You stopped Graham from pursuing an investigation that was no threat to you. Why? I was being stalked. I need to put a stop to that. I wanted to help you. I just got caught up in the drama, I guess. I was amazed you'd do something like that for me. That's just wonderful. Alex pauses and sighs. After Edwina told me, I wanted to talk to you, to thank you. I envisioned seeing you in class that week, and I chickened out. Why? Because you didn't want to be seen with me? Because you were afraid of losing your job? That was part of it. The other part was I didn't want to arouse suspicion. I've grown extremely attracted to you, Schween. Schween! So much so, it really took me by surprise. In fact, it scared the hell out of me. I used to think I had a lot of self-control. It's something I've been proud of throughout my life. I was scared about what would happen if we kept meeting outside of class. If you had wanted to do something, whatever it was, I don't think I could have refused. I had no idea. I needed to cut you off. Not because I was worried about you, but because I was worried about me. I'm just really sorry I was so abrupt about it. Well, as the semester was winding down, I became convinced you were no longer interested in me. I told myself I'd try to forget you, unless, of course, you made the first move. Thank you, Schween. Thank you for everything. In the meantime, as a gentleman and as your professor, I'll restrain myself. He extends his arm, holding it out for a handshake. I mean... For a moment, neither of you speak. Just as you start to wonder if you said the wrong thing, he grasps you by the shoulders and pulls you towards him. Yay! Woo! Yay! Smoochies! Woo! We did it, boys! Oh my god, we did it! Thank you, Jesus. We did it. We did it. God help us, we did it. It's just a kiss. I don't care. It's more than that. He's never done a sweet, tender kiss, and yet your knees nearly buckle underneath you. We did it! You utterly lose yourself in the pleasure of his lips on yours. It's just you, Alex, the moon, and stars, and your pounding heart. For a moment, you forget everything else. Schween, you did it, Schween! My Schweeny baby! Congratulations! You, Schween McPenis, are ready to start the next chapter of your life. Oh my gosh! Ah! Oh, everyone is so wonderful. I love all of you. I love you, my children. My children, my children. I love you. Oh, Schween, you're so cute. You're able to land a job with a software company in the city. Wow, wasn't really Schween. Pros. Location's great, pay could be worse, and the job is interesting. Cons. Your coworker loves to microwave fish for lunch. Despite beta testing until your fingers turn numb, and the fact that you're working on your new job, you faithfully help Penny with her app on weekends. As both her closest friend and lead technical support, she invites you to be her financial partner and marketing director for her startup. Holy cow! After a year of long nights and countless hours, the two of you finally release Bro Finder, and it becomes much, much bigger than anybody would have ever guessed. Yay! Schween, what's he doing? He's like, why is he doing that face? Why is he like, It's also why nobody, including you, pays attention to her keynote speeches. Oh wow, everyone's like all into Bro Finder. Or to anything with their full attention anymore. 2 years later! Whoa, jeez! Oh god, Schweeny baby! Huh? The chances of anything happening between you and Alex is slim. You're starting your career, and he's climbing toward the top of his. Still, the two of you click so well, you visit each other on weekends and holidays. Eventually, after 2 years of working in the city, your company gives you an option to relocate in a city neighboring Orlin. Thank fuck! You accept without hesitation. Yay! God almighty! You and Alex move in together. The man you met the night you came out to your friends is still here by your side. Yay! Yay! Please! Let it be cool. Oh, thank God. Oh, he's so beautiful. Help me, Jesus. Oh my God, yay! Yay, they hang out nakedly. They hang out naked stuff. They do naked stuff together. Oh, thank Christ. help me, Jesus. Thank you, 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 thank you. Not only is Alex a kind and affectionate boyfriend, but his in-depth knowledge of anatomy, oh damn, well, it's a very nice bonus. That's my butt! Schween's bum! His one adorable flaw is that he insists on practicing his lectures with you. Oh my goodness gracious me, not that you mind entirely. Is he— Schween! Maybe that wasn't a dream, but it was the future. The end! Oh, we did it, lads! Oh. We did it! We finished Alex's path! Da, 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 da. Guess what? I still have the file from before Alex's path was complete, so don't you worry about it. Coming out on top doesn't have to stop here, ladies and gentlemen, and beyond. It really doesn't. So that has been the thrilling conclusion to Alex's path in coming out on top. I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for supporting this series so much. I said it before, but I don't tend to do longer Let's Plays because they run out of steam, they run out of support, they run out of people, you know, coming to watch them. And that's disheartening for me, and it makes it feel like it's not worth continuing. But you guys have shown to me that this is worth continuing, and that's really, really cool. It's like the most successful Let's Play I've ever done, and the most successful, like, multiple episodic Let's Play I've ever done, and that's awesome. People who stick around for multiple episodes, for all of the content on this channel, you guys seriously are the MVPs. You guys really, really help. You guys really help this dream of making YouTube like a full-time sustainable thing a reality for me. You really help contribute to that. And maybe one day I won't have to worry about there being multiple episodes, and maybe one day that'll be a thing. Maybe I won't have to worry about LPs running out of steam. But you guys have showed me with this Let's Play that at least that's a possibility, you know? And I really, really appreciate that. Subscribe to me if you haven't already to keep up to date with the latest content from yours truly. Check out other stuff on my channel that you may have missed. But absolutely most importantly, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye. No! Am I that unpopular? Oh no, it's me! I'm gonna go play with myself. Jesus! Jesus, if you're out there!